Hi everyone, it is Jessica and I am back with a new video, and this is on all three of these planners because these are the three that I'm using on a relatively daily basis, especially these two planners right here. Those I use on the daily. So if you want to know what is in each of these, then keep on watching. Okay, so a lot of you have been asking what my daily planner is and how many planners I use and how do you use so many planners. Well, we'll get into the how I use, why I use, how can you use in a later video because I'm still doing a little bit of research on that. But these are the three that I use, and I will show you exactly what is in them and how I use them in my life on the regular basis. So let's put them away and I will show you what is in this one first. So this is a B6 Slim size. It is in the Outlander leather, and this is the Jitney. I was actually able to snag this on a second chance sale because the pockets on the inside were not exactly how Chic Sparrow wanted them. They were still in a good, condition. I mean, they're still Chic Sparrow quality. The pockets just aren't as deep as they would like them on the inside. Especially like how deep, let me get something. See if I have something over here that I can throw in. If you see how like the card doesn't go down really, like that's about as deep as it'll go, maybe a little deeper on that side. The bottom one is really good, but they didn't they just weren't up to the standards that they wanted them to be. So they sold them in a second chance sale, and I'm really glad that they did because I wanted a deluxe in the Jitney. And I just fell in love with this leather. I like it a whole lot better than I do the Darcy leather. Darcy isn't my favorite. It's not that I love the leather, the look of the leather and the feel of the leather, but the way it scratches up just isn't for me. So anyway, that's enough about the notebook. Let's get into what it is. This notebook is my notes, my kind of like my, I guess people call them a war binder is kind of what it is. But it's really, this notebook right here is what I use to keep up with notes when I go into trainings or meetings for the position that I have at my church. This is the notebook that I do that on, and this is just some digital scrapbook paper that I printed out and laminated to make it. I put it on cardstock, printed it on sticker paper, put it on cardstock, and laminated it. But that is more of like my church meeting, training sessions, notes, lists that I need for my class, things like that. Same thing with this one, digital scrapbook paper. I printed on sticker paper, put it on cardstock, and then laminated it. And this one is housing my art journal. This is a personal sized insert in a B6 Slim, but only because I didn't want to toss this notebook. I just need to go ahead and use it up because I do have a Tomoe River insert for B6 Slim. But this is just my art journal, and I really like how it is turning out. This notebook right here, I was doing Miracle Morning, and I mean, I still do it to an extent, but not the extent that some people do. But this was my vision board back in February, and I really like this idea. I'm gonna maybe keep doing it. These are affirmations that I wrote down from the Miracle Morning book, and that is all that's in that insert. This insert is kind of like my prayers and my sermon notes from church. So this book goes with me when I go to church. That way I can write down my sermon notes and things like that. So this one gets used when I journal, when I go to church for like a meeting or a class, and for actual church whenever I go, so I can write down my sermon notes so that they're all in one place. So let's move on. So this is a personal size Chic Sparrow. This was my very first personal size, and it is a Pemberley and Aubergine. I love, love, love this leather. And compared to a B6 Slim, the personal, you can see, is a little shorter. And if we go side by side here, you can see it's about ½ an inch more narrow, you can see. So it's just a little shorter, just a little more narrow, and I really like this size. It's comfortable in the hand, and it just fits around inserts perfect, and it's easy to just toss in your bag. A little bigger than a pocket size or an A6 size, but a little smaller than, you know, some of the bigger notebooks. So let's get on to the inside and see what is in here. Over here is where I keep my wallet things, like my driver's license, credit cards, cash, things like that. This is my main personal planner insert. I just love this layout here. This is the Natty. If you want to see exactly what is in one of my main insert books, you can look back. I actually have a video on how I put the DIYFish together. And then I have several flip throughs. You can go and see exactly what they are. This is just a dashboard that kind of, it's got the Today bookmark and it holds my spot. I have some dashboards. This is an insert that I use whenever I go to my church. And then, you know, to actually, I got the undated version. This is a Growing Up Goddess insert. And I got it because up here at the very top, there's a row that says Monday, Tuesday, you know, the days of the week, the months, and then 1 through 31. And I can just choose, today is Tuesday, April 5th, or 13th actually. And I can just make a running to-do list, block off the hours that I'm going to be at the church, and then just use this as a church only thing. And then I don't have to fill up my insert with everything church if that's not what I'm actually, if that's not the only thing I'm actually doing that day, if that makes any sense. I did have the weekly from DIYFish in here, but I haven't used it, so I'm not even going to worry about printing that out again. And then back here in the back, I have the version 3C. This is how I make out my schedules for the church, going through to keep my staff where they need to be. Then I have a folder back here, and I use the folder to hold receipts, sometimes stickers, notes, bills, anything that I need to hold on somewhere in my planner. I put it here, and it has 6 pockets, has one here, and then this is pocket as well. This insert in the middle is just a blank insert from Cocoa Daisy, and it has a calendar here, and then I have meal planning, notes. If I forget my other notebook, I can write my church notes in here. I can write down grocery lists or just brainstorming ideas if I'm out somewhere and I just have some time to write. A spring cleaning list that I haven't even wrote out yet, but I need to. And then just some lists back here in the back. It can be a shopping list for Target or whatever. It's just lists back here in the back. Then I have a zipper pocket insert here that holds some washi and some gift cards and such. And then back here is just a perpetual calendar so that I can see upcoming events and holidays and things like that. So this is the one that comes with me everywhere. I always have this pen from the Planner Society, and then that one is only black, and this one has 5 different colors in it. This is one from Uni Style. It's a Uni Style Fit in this silver. I like it. I think I got it off of Amazon or Jet Pens. You can get it from both, so I'll link them down below. And this, I love this notebook. Okay, so let's move on to number 3. This planner is near and dear to my heart. This is a Dark Chocolate Classic A6, and this is one of my very first traveler's notebooks. This actually is the second notebook that I ever purchased. I wanted to go small, wanted to use it as a wallet. I think somewhere on my video, on my YouTube channel, there is a video of a flip through of this, and it is so crazy how things can change. This is really similar to the B6 Slim. It's the same width. So this B6 Slim is the same width as the Narrow from Chic Sparrow. It's just an inch shorter. So this A6 is the same width as a Narrow and the same width as a B6 Slim. It's just an inch shorter. So I really like the width of this notebook. This notebook is something that I just put together. This is the first month that I have been using it, and so far I really love it, and it's gonna be one that I keep in my regime for a long time. This is a shop planner, and this is what I use to keep up with what I'm doing. If I'm taking any days off, like Monday the 8th was a half day that I took, and then the 9th I used as orders, did some recording, took a day off on that Thursday because I had some friends over and my mom coming into town. So Friday did not go as planned, and then Saturday and Sunday I closed down the shop because I had family in town because it was Mother's Day. And then my videos that I was filming, and the same. These are Annie Plans printable inserts that I purchased off of Annie Plans, and I like these. They have a monthly calendar, and then a monthly tracker, some blank note pages, and then you go into your week on one page with the grid on the other side. I really like that. So then this is a notes notebook, and this is just something that I'm using for stickers. Anytime someone requests some stickers, I have went through all of my social media, and I went through my YouTube and my Instagram, my Facebook, everything, and Etsy messages, and wrote down everything that someone has ever requested to me, and then I'm marking them off as I get them out, because a lot of times I'll send somebody will say, hey, can you make this? And of course I can, you know, because I love making stuff for people that they want. But then if I don't do it right that second, I will forget. And here lately, I have not been able to stop what I'm doing and do it like right then. So that is that. And then if I have any ideas for stickers myself, then I'm going to write them on this side. So that is what that whole entire insert is. It's just the lists insert from Any Plans. This is a social media tracker, and I haven't really quite figured out how I want to use this yet. But over here, I guess you would write like Instagram or YouTube or whatever here, and then mark them off. This is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So that is what that one is. This is the perpetual calendar, just like what is in my personal size, except I have went through and scheduled out videos, so now I can pre-record and I know exactly what videos need to go out. And then this is the same videos that I want to upload, keeping list of my favorite products, keeping list of my favorites. So that is what that is. And then this one back here is to help you kind of brainstorm for YouTube or a blog, where you write the title, the day it's due, what your progress is, film, edit, upload, a category, any tags, future ideas, and then here is the section where you brainstorm and make your notes. So this one is the blog and YouTube insert from Any Plans. And then this is just an expense book. I have the idea that I would keep track of my business expenses in here, but I haven't yet. I need to go through and write those down. And then this is a book for online purchases, which I haven't used yet either. Once I had all of these inserts in, I did use, I believe it's the Hewlett Packard, no, I'm sorry, it's Hammerhill, the 28-pound Hammerhill paper. It's really smooth, takes fountain pens great, glides paper, your pen glides right over it. But it wasn't, my book wasn't thick enough. So I had found, I believe this is a Clairefontaine notebook that a friend of mine, her name is Erica. She is the @DivineFemme on Instagram. She had borrowed, this was where I had a pen loop for a while. Anyway, she had borrowed this notebook to just check it out to see if she could even like the A6 size. And she left this notebook in it, and when I tried to give it back to her, she's like, no, you can use it, you can have it, I don't need it. So this notebook is just one that I use when I'm watching videos to take notes, or if I decide to, you know, try and like script out a video, or just take notes. This is what I use. So I really like this insert, and I love this paper. So nice. So that is my shop planner. I normally have just a Pen Gems pen stuck in over here just because I had one laying around and they're pretty decent pens. So this is the 3 planners that I use. They're similar in size, and I can fit all 3 of these in my bag at one time if I need to, but I normally don't. Sometimes both of these planners will go with me at one time. If I'm going to be out and I'm going to have time to script or plan, then I will take this planner with me. But other than that, it really doesn't leave the house. It normally just stays on my desk. If I travel though, this planner will be going with me so that I can keep up with stuff while I'm out and about. Like, you know, if I travel for the weekend or something like that. This one will also be going with me if I travel, but this one also mostly stays at home because it is like a journal and a notebook. So it goes out with me to church and back home, and that is it. This one is my main planner, my EDC, and it goes with me every single day. Now, the actual notebook cover may change. I normally change them out about every month just so I like, you know, I like variety and I like color, so I normally change them out each month. But this actual inserts, you know, what's in it actually goes with me every single day. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. YouTube rolled out a new thing over the past few months, and there's a little bell next to the subscribe button, and if you want to get notifications for when I upload videos, which is definitely going to be twice a week, and I know I keep saying in my videos there's certain days, but regardless of what day I upload, you will be getting at least 2 videos a week, and sometimes more than that, you know, if something comes up in the middle of the week and I have a chance to film. So thank you guys for watching my videos. If there's something that you want to see, or if you want a more in-depth video from any of these planners, leave a comment down below and I will be sure to get that recorded and uploaded for you, okay? I hope that you guys have a great day and that you enjoy your weekend, and I will talk to you later. Bye.